Welcome to the final session of Coding Fiesta, which was a 1 month long journey of Codechef ITGGV chapter. And we welcome all of you again to the session of Coding Fiesta. This will be our final session brought to you by Codechef chapter. And over the past month, we have taught you and you have learned a lot of skills related to programming and also data structures. And we wish to continue it as well in future, in later. But for now, this will be the final session of Coding Fiesta. And I hope that you guys attend this final session very nicely and learn more from it and take whatever is going to be done in future from our coach chef chapter. So today the session will be taken by Dhanush and Srijani, and they will guide you what will be the future prospects as well as some things related to coach chef ITGGB chapter which you have to know since you are a student of Guru Ghazidas University. So over to you, Dhanush and Srijani.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Uh, hello everyone. A great good evening. So, today we have finally reached the last session of Coding Fiesta, as sir just said. So, when you have already learned a bit about a language, I think it's important that you take the next step and you just start with competitive programming. Now, the term competitive programming, it itself is so intimidating that whenever we hear it, we are like, oh God, how to start it? It will be something very complex. We have to give contests, and it's not meant for me. So, no, it's nothing like that. And we can do better in that. All we just need is a better guidance, for which there are so many good executive members in Codechef ITGGV chapter. And that's the major purpose of today's session, to give you guys a proper roadmap, a guide, so that you can start from the ultimate basics and just skill up yourselves. So, hi, I'm Srijani and I'm also an executive member. I'm from BTech and I'm doing my EC second year. And along with me today is another co speaker, is Dhanush. Dhanush, will you please introduce yourself?
Hello guys, good evening to everyone. Myself Dhanush, executive member at ITGGV Coaches chapter, and now we all have been attending previous sessions on basics of C++, right? I believe you guys had a great experience. Now I appreciate if you guys take a moment and acknowledge the efforts of our executive team who have put in all this work to happen to make this coding festa happen. So great work guys, all executives have taken the session previously. Well done. So now in this session we are going to discuss what you guys have to do next. As you guys learned C++ now, what next? Okay, now let's see. So this is a today's discussion outline of our topics, how to get started with DSA and CP, and you guys will be given a roadmap and I'll be explaining that roadmap now, and platforms in which you guys can do all these DSA problems and participate in the contest, and guys tips to go from beginner to pro programmer, and guys do wait till the end. There are amazing surprises lined up for you. Okay, and now let's get started. How to get started with DSA and CP. Okay, these are the four important, very important things to get in a CP journey. So one is learning a programming language, which you guys have learned in past sessions, and now you'll be learning. You'll be getting the roadmap of how to do all these DSA things, and now problem solving, in which you guys can build up your skills and apply your data separation algorithm skills there. And context is very important thing for us. So you guys will be competing with, this is a mind sport, contest is mind sport. So then now we'll go through this roadmap, DSA roadmap. Okay. See, I'll be explaining the roadmap. See, this is the roadmap for us. In roadmap, in data separation algorithms, first First thing you guys have to do is to learn time complexity and space complexity. These are the main things in computer programming to solve all these problems. How to do those efficiently and all those. And in data structures, We have two types of data structures: primitive and non-primitive. Primitive means these are built-in, like integers, float, characters, and boolean. These are you guys are aware of. And now in non-primitives also we have two types: linear data structures and non-linear data structures, right? In linear we have arrays, stacks, queue, linked lists. These are very important. You guys have to learn these next. And in non-linear data structures, you have trees, graphs, tries, and hash tables. These are very, very important in computer programming to go forward. Okay, these are the part of data structures. And now let's go to algorithms. In algorithms, there are so many algorithms in which you have learned this recursion, right? Just before in the before session. So these are the algorithms that we have: backtracking, divide and conquer, dynamic programming, greedy algorithms, branch and bound, brute force, and randomize. These are the examples for those. Factorial of number, you guys have done all these. And backtracking, you guys have to learn. This is very, very important. And divide and conquer, binary search. These are the best examples for these algorithms. Okay, they are the very best examples. Problems, you guys series and all. This roadmap will be given for you. Guys, go through this and learn. And you guys can learn all this in the YouTube channel of Codechef only. You guys can search that and do that. Okay. This is about the roadmap. And Srijini, you got a great experience, right? So let's share your experience with them.
Okay, sure. So, guys, what just Dhanush said about the roadmap, like Dhanush, can you once go to the roadmap? Yeah, so this one, if you look at this roadmap carefully, there are different parts. Okay, so don't just jump into it and just do one part from this one and another from that one. I did that mistake and I really repented. So don't do that, never. What you can do is you can just start with any one part, either data structures or algorithms. I personally started with data structures, and like it may sound complex, primitive data structures, non-primitive data structures, but primitive data structures, that's something very simple. And I think by now, like throughout this session, you already know about these four data types, right? Integer, float, character, and boolean. So this is something you already know. See, you have already started doing the roadmap even without like doing something by your own self. So this is how you have to do. Like once you start doing things, you will gradually progress, and you will see that yeah, I am already done with 50%, 60% of the roadmap, and that will motivate yourself. Okay, so after completing that, you can start with a non-primitive. And just as Dhanush said again, like in linear and non-linear, I started with linear ones first. And see over here, array, stack, queue, linked list. You can see these four names, right? So when you are taking arrays, suppose I'm just explaining you with the example of arrays, what you can do is just pick up arrays as the topic and just know like how to do the basic things, how to declare an array, how to initialize an array, and how to print the elements of an array, how to delete, how to insert, like the basic functions of an array, so that you are comfortable with how the entire data structure is working. Once you know that yes, I can do this, I can do that, then whatever the problem is, you know that this is the basic method and you can modify it according to your own way. So now you have the trick in your own hand and nothing can be problematic anymore. You have to just imply it. So you have to first take up the topic, then you just learn all the basic functions. There are several, you can find many websites, or you can go to YouTube channels. There are many playlists, dedicated ones, for array, stack, queue. Just pick up one, keep doing all the videos, and you will be like, yeah, I am done. And at the last, just recheck it with some other playlist or some book or anything. Okay, similarly complete all of this, like stack, queue, and linked list. And only after completing all four, take a break. Don't go to the next topic. Once you are completing 40%, take a break, start solving problems on all these topics which you have already learned. Now what I again did as a mistake was, I learned one topic, I did some problems, I moved on to the next topic, did the problems of the second topic. But by then I was already forgetting the first topic because I was not keeping that in practice. So don't do this. When you are reading the second one, just every day keep doing one problem of the previous topics also. In this way you will never forget anything. Okay, so this one is a very important thing which you should not do, that like you should always keep remembering things. Don't forget, otherwise you have to again start from the beginning, and that's a very boring thing. You can like, you will feel coding to be boring then. So don't do that mistake. Now after that, the non-linear data structures, what I did again was start with trees the same way it is given over here, graphs, tries, and hash table, and just complete all of this. And again, like the problems, now when you are doing all of this, automatically you will see that in some of the questions there will be a recursive logic. So when you are doing the data structures, at some point you will find that I've already completed some of the algorithms. Now keep solving problems which have both the topics in it. Like now the topics like DP, dynamic programming, greedy, they are some complex topics. Now they are actually complex, not just complex anyone and everyone says. They are actually complex, and you should dedicate some good amount of time in those topics. So when you are doing any such topic like recursive and backtracking, they are related topics. So when you are doing them, understand them as individual topics, understand them how they are related to each other. In this way you will never get confused. After you are completed with this two as individual topics, go on to the next one. Do divide and conquer. Divide and conquer is again having many problems. Like Dhanush will just now say you some, platforms from where you can solve problems. So those platforms are also really great. Like over there, if you give these topics, you will find several problems. There are many YouTube channels also where dedicated problems of this type are given. Like the best thing about this this types of algorithms is that there are some particular categories of questions. Once you are comfortable with one category of question, all you have to do is learn different variations of the same question. So after when you're done with algorithms and everything for 1 year or something like that, you will see that I know all the categories, and all I'm getting now are the variations. So now you will at that time you will feel that yeah, CP is something not so much difficult, and I can also do that you can gain that self confidence by your own. Like I am saying that yeah, you can do that, that won't work. Okay, you have to study them, you have to do them as individual topics, you have to keep solving problems on them, and only then you will be feeling that yeah, now I can solve them. So yeah, that's how I did, and I think Dhanush also did the similar way.
Yes, yes, great explanation, almost the same. And guys, don't live by doing two, three problems. If two, three problems are not done, keep trying, keep trying. That experience will be done by every coder. So don't leave, this is not for me or CP is not for me. That will happen. So move forward, keep doing, don't stop anywhere. Okay, then let's move forward. These are the platforms to solve these problems and participate in contests. Codechef, you all know. See, in Codechef, if you guys have to practice problems, go here. Problems by difficulty level or by tags. Like Sydney just said, go to this tags section and you guys can give any recursion like recursion. Right. All the problems of recursion topics will be coming here. So like this you have to do. And then to participate in contests, you guys have PSC. Compete. Right. You guys have to go to all contests and you guys can see what are the contests are going on or you guys can practice the past contests. Okay. And then the next thing is lead code. Lead code is a very good platform to go. This is very good for interview level questions. So start with Codechef and HackerRank. I'll just say. And in lead code, see here you can see the problem section. Go to that problem section. Okay. One minute, in problem section, you will be having all the problems. You can just see. You have these all plans. You can go and solve all those, and here you can give your required like recursion. Again, all problems will be coming. See, all problems from recursion will be coming. So just type what are the data structures or algorithm which you are learning. So just type that name here. All the problems will be coming here. And contest lead code has great feature that if you guys have not attempted that contest, you can again attempt, but there is no points. But you guys can experience the same feeling by coming to this virtual contest. Same feeling will be given, just 1.5 hour time, and same questions will be coming. This is great from LeetCode. And just next is HackerRank. In HackerRank, you guys have the same, and in HackerRank, you can solve all these problems and gain a certificate, and you guys can prepare all these algorithms, data structures, mathematics, whatever you want, all you guys can prepare here itself. And to compete contests, all the contests will be coming here. You guys can solve the previous contests as well, and you guys can get certificate by, if you guys know anything, any one language in this, you guys can go and get certified in that. It is very important in your interviews or weight in your resume. So from now, Sujini will take over. Sin-
Yeah, Dhanush. So yeah, now regarding these platforms, as Dhanush said, that you have to use them very tactfully. Now, what happens in these platforms? There are lots of problems. Like if you open, you will be like, "Oh my God, there are so many problems, and they're so complex, they're so difficult, and what should I do?" Like that was my feeling when I opened it, and like the first platform which I opened was Code Forces and or Codechef. I don't remember now, but when I opened it, it was completely like so many questions here and there, and I was confused, like which one to do. And then I again had a misconception that if I keep solving questions, my ranking will increase and I'll become a 5-star coder. So no, it doesn't happen that way again. What happens is there are many problems over there. You have to choose the topic. Like just now I said that suppose you are doing arrays. Now you have learned array, you have learned all the basic functions, so you have learned the basic things which you need to know to solve a minimum level problem, right? Now what you have to do, you have to check that am I right, that can I solve actually a minimum level problem, or do I need to learn more? That should be your question. And how will you get the answer to that question? You have to open any of this, whatever you feel comfortable with, any platform. Over there, as Dhanush said, given the tag, write the title. Now again, what you can do is you can sort these problems according to the difficulty level. Like just see on the screen now, under difficulty there are so many tags: hard, easy, medium, right? You can sort them. All the easy problems will come up. Like see, now he just sorted, all the easy problems are coming together. What you have to do, pick up one easy problem, start solving. You will see that it's not running, it's getting stuck in any of the test cases. Okay, not an issue, again start solving. So test cases will be very critical over here. So when you are learning things, you are not facing these test cases. When you are solving the problems, you are coming across the concept of test cases, and there you will realize that yeah, these are the things I need to learn, these are the things I need to work on more. So some topics you feel, you will find that yeah, I have learned them, but I will need to learn some more. Some topics you will feel that yeah, I am confident and these are done. So just keep checking the boxes that yeah, I have done this one, done that one. And the best part which I love about LeetCode is you can check your consistency from here. Like if you just go to the profile, just see Dhanush has solved so many problems, it is shown over here. So once you go to your profile, you can actually get a total report that yeah, this many problems you have solved on this day, you have solved. See, he has been so consistent, every day he has tried to solve at least one problem. So this is how things will work on, right? So you have to start and then you have to try to be consistent, like every day at least one problem, even it is a easy one, even it is a difficult one. Now what I used to do is, suppose I started on Sunday, I'm doing two easy problems. On Monday, I'm doing one difficult problem and it is taking a longer time. So when I'm doing difficult problems, keep the number of problems less and the difficult level high. When you are doing difficulty level low, keep the number of problems higher. In this way you can adjust your time and be consistent at the same time. Okay, you don't have to compromise in either way. And again, over here you can choose any language. There is no such language thing that I any language. The online editor supports all of them. Okay, even the ones who are doing Python and all, you can do it freely. Now this is all about the platforms, I think, in brief. And yeah, obviously the rating thing is again a factor. For that you have to give contests. Without contests you can't gain rating. That is a very important point to note. Don't make the same mistake which I did. And yeah, amongst all of this, there is other than this, there is some more platforms. Like you must have heard about code forces. You can try them out, but you can start with lead code for practicing and Codechef for giving the contest, because I think they are more UI friendly. And you will be lesser intimidated, and you can start it beginner friendly. Okay, so yeah, Dhanush, next slide. Okay, so this one, consistency and learning. Now, you might think that what should I do? I have picked up one topic, I have studied that topic. Now, should I do more and more learning into the same topic, or should I keep solving problems into them? Like, suppose I said arrays. Arrays is actually a very vast topic. If you if you go to any of the website and you go to array problems, you will find that there are so many things which can happen. Like if you go to searching and sorting techniques, there are so many techniques. And if you go to again, insertion, deletion, there will be so many questions again in that category. There are different types of categories, and these categories are sometimes like really vast and you can go in depth. But sometimes you have to take a pause, that yeah, I have started learning arrays, I will learn till this much level, suppose 50% or 60% of arrays, and then I will take a break. I will not do arrays anymore, I will not do learning anymore, and then I will move on to the next topic. If you keep remaining stuck to one single topic, then just remember that you won't be able to complete all the topics. Or at after even 2 years of doing DSA, you will be like, oh my god, I just did only two topics. I only know arrays and I only know linked lists. I haven't done any of the rest. What will I do? So don't do that again. Give like importance to all the topics. It's okay to know one particular thing in depth, but it's important to know all. That is again a very much compulsory thing you all should know. Now you have to be consistent. Like suppose again, consistent and being regular, there is a very big misconception among the students. By consistent, I don't mean that you have to be regular, like every day, every moment you have to do 6 problems regularly. No, that is not consistency. You can do one problem today, you can do 8 problems tomorrow, you can do 2 problems the next day. So the number of problems, how much time you are giving, that doesn't matter. The thing which matters is you have to open your laptop every day, you have to make the mindset that yes, I'm going to code. You have to sit there, you have to start coding. Now you might be thinking that yeah, what's the big deal in that? Everyone and anyone can be consistent, all I have to do is just code one problem. But that doesn't happen. Like after some time, things will become monotonous. Now just face the reality, coding is not some Marvel movie that it will keep on getting interesting and interesting. At some time you will feel that it is so monotonous, I'm not feeling like to do it. But that is the trigger point. You have to accept that yeah, it is what it is and I have to do this. So you have to sit there, open it, and still do it, even if you don't feel that mood to code that day. Okay, so be consistent in problem solving, it's important. And again, participation in contest, as I said, I think I've repeated this point again and again, it's very important. You have to participate in contests. Now one more thing I will like really it's important to know that when you're participating in contest, like you will, suppose you're participating with 2 or 3 of your friends, and you are thinking that yeah, I will do 2 3 problems. You solved 1 or 2 problems, and then I was like, okay, let's do this problem also. So don't target solving maximum number of problems. Focus on solving one problem properly. Okay, like if you are doing like this, that yeah, I target to solve 3 problems, 4 problems, in this way what will happen, that you will not actually understand the concept behind any problem. It will be more like a robotic method. You are sitting down and you are solving the problem. At the end of the day, you will not have any learning from it. Like again, I did this mistake, so I'm just sharing all of my mistakes which I did. What I did was, suppose I have learned any sorting technique of array one day, And then in the contest, one question came on sorting technique, and I just mechanically went there, started writing the code. I didn't even read the question properly, I didn't read the test cases. I just thought, oh, this is the sorting technique, I will do that. So don't do that. Brainstorm the scenario. Like every question is having some uniqueness, every question is having some speciality of itself. Once you start realizing the speciality of each and every question, all the questions will be very easy for you, and there won't be any such difficulty level of thing for you. And again, like there are certain things, like as people say that with practice comes perfection. Like if you see our senior executives, or our, the leaders of our Codechef chapter, they also started from the scratch, right, at their first year or in their second year. Now they're 5-star coders. Like it wasn't like they sat in one day and they know everything. No, it doesn't happen. Again, with practice they have attained this. And like for a person like me, I believe that I'm not such an intelligent person who understands, each and every algorithm, who understands every function of the code. But yet I believe that if I keep practicing, at some point something will go inside my gray matter and I will be able to solve at least one problem. So you have to just believe that, yeah, if I'm not able to understand now, one day will come when I will be able to understand, and all I need to be is be consistent for now and just wait for that one day. And when that one day will come, you will be able to understand and you will see your perfect rating in the Codechef platforms. So yeah, that's it about consistency and learning. Next slide, please. Now, this is again a very typical question: how to become a successful competitive programmer. Clear your fundamentals. I think this is very, very important. This is not only for the field of competitive programming, for anything you want to do, you have to be very comfortable with the fundamentals. If I don't know what is Boolean, what is float, what is this and that, I don't expect to know how to deal with an array, how to deal with a linked list. No, you can't do that. You have to go step by step. You just can't jump from anything to everything. Give time to your fundamentals. Like you should be very clever about how to manage your time. As I said, that don't give too much of time in one particular topic. Again, it is very similarly, you should give time to your fundamental topics. So until you are comfortable with the fundamental topics, until you know that how a loop is working, how this data is getting stored, how this printing statement works, everything, each and every line you are writing, and you know that, yeah, this is the reason I am writing this line of code. Until you are okay with that level of comfort zone, you have to keep working on that fundamental. Okay, because without fundamentals you won't go long enough, and you have to stop and you have to again start, and restarting anything is not okay. You will give up at that time. So it's better to give proper timing, proper attention to everything from the start itself. Participate in contests regularly. Set your goal. Now, setting your goal is again very important. Now, what happens is, now you guys are having online classes, you are sitting in your home, and you can easily, deal with these goals. So when you're having more time, be strict with your goals. Like you should set daily goals, I guess. And if you're having like really tough timetable and you're thinking that, no, I can't do this today, then go for weekly goals. Weekly goals are very helpful. Like personally, what I am facing, my problem is I can't deal with so much of time. Every day I'm unable to sit down and do. I'm not being able to consistent, but I want to achieve my goal. So what I did was, instead of having my daily goals, I shifted it into weekly goal. So I'm doing the same thing, but I'm just dividing my time accordingly. So set your goals very clearly and cleverly, and be clear with your roadmap. Once you are clear with your roadmap, you will never get stuck in that. Yeah, you may the time may vary. Like suppose you are expecting that I will complete learning arrays and linked lists in 2 months. Maybe that will get extended by 1 month or something like that. But your roadmap will be clear. So at the end, what you are trying to achieve, you will definitely achieve that. That's not at all a doubt. So start slowly and build from there. Don't be too much of, like, okay, let me learn this. Yeah, I'm done with everything. Let's start coding. No, don't do that again. Be clear with each and every concept. It's okay to know less, but it's important to know very clearly whatever or how much you know. Okay, because in any coding interview you go, they never ask you any random question. They will ask you what topic are you comfortable with. If you say arrays, they will ask questions only from arrays. They won't ask you questions from linked lists or stuff apart from that. So be comfortable, like it's okay to know less. But if you're saying arrays is my topic, you should know each and everything about array. You should be very much confident about it, that yeah, whatever comes I will be able to understand. Only then you will be able to score good. The next one. So yeah, this is, I guess, all about competitive programming. You have to be very much consistent with whatever you are trying to do. You have to know that this is what I want to achieve, this is my goal for the next 1.5 month. You have to deal with it, and you have to set your roadmap accordingly. And again, uh, some basic doubts which you guys usually have is, now I have learned the language, should I start with immediately with competitive programming, or should I deal with DSA? Now DSA and competitive programming, they are very interlinked concepts. They are not something too vastly different. But yes, you should know DSA. That is a very important thing. So just try to know the basics of DSA. Like what I did again was, I think I did till arrays and linked lists, and then I started with competitive programming. You can start whenever you feel comfortable. And recently, I guess Codechef introduced Division 4. Like, okay, one more thing. Division 4, Division 3, Division 2, Division 1. There are 4 divisions in Codechef. Okay. So what happens over there, like in Division 4, the difficulty level is much less. It's easy problem basically. And as you score better, as you solve more problems, you get to learn more skills, you are comfortable with more concepts. You do better in your contests automatically, and so your ranking increases. And when your ranking increases, you are shifted to the next level, or you are shifted to the next particular division. So after 4 you will go to 3, then 2, then 1. This is how it occurs. And so now Division 4 is also there, so it will be much easier for the beginners to start with. And you can give time to it, or like whenever you are thinking that I'm facing a problem in solving questions, you can take a break. Like it's not necessary that you have to keep giving contests every day. You can take a break from one day of contest and learn something on that day and do better on the next day. But again, when you are taking a break, it's very important to have that returning back mind zone. It shouldn't be that the break is continuing forever and forever, and you have given completely bye bye to competitive programming. That shouldn't happen again. So that's it, just be consistent. And I think I have repeated many points again and again, and it's clear with each and every one of you. So now comes the surprise part. We have spoken so much about the surprise, so yeah, let's know what it is. The next one. Okay, so these are the 3 parts which we are telling you guys as surprises. Now, when you are over here in GGV, what can be the best surprise? I think a fresh opportunity, that's the best surprise you can ever have, trust me. So when I came in first year, we didn't have this Codechef chapter, so I had to struggle a lot to understand that how will I start. And as I said, I'm not so intelligent person, so I was getting stuck here and there, and I didn't know what to do. I don't know how to solve a problem. And once I understand one concept, I don't know where to solve a problem. Even I didn't know what is lit code for a long time. But now you have this community who can clear your doubts, who can guide you. So when you're having this opportunity, don't let that go. If you're letting it go, then it's your fault, completely your fault, and you have no one to blame. It's your fault that you are not able to achieve something in the later part of your college life. So just take the opportunity, grab the opportunity, whatever you are getting, because not participating in anything, that's the worst thing that you can do to yourself. Okay, so just try to be involved and included in whatever you're getting. apart. So now the first one you can see is problems. You have to start solving the problems. Okay, now for problems what people face is they don't know how to do which problem to do when, which one to pick up. So we have come up with a complete 30 days coding challenge. It will start from 1st March and it will go throughout the month of March. So you have time till the end of Feb. Be comfortable with the basic syntax of the of whatever language you're using. If you have learned, if you have participated in Coding Fiesta, I think you guys will be going with C++. If you know some language from beforehand and if you're doing Java or Python or some other language, it's okay. No need to think that it's not meant for me. You can do it. So you just be comfortable with your fundamentals. Like the first step which I said previously, clear your fundamentals. This is the time, the month of February, clear your fundamentals completely. And then for the month of March, we have something for you, that is the 30 days coding challenge. Every day one question will be given to you on a completely new concept. So what you will do, you will get to learn a new concept every day. You will get to solve a problem on that. And obviously if you're having any doubt, then the Discord channel is open. You can reach out to any of the executives, any of the leaders, any of the people of the team, and they will be happy to help you. Trust us. Now the next one is hacker rank contest. Now this is a very important part, and these two surprises, hacker rank contest and internship opportunity, they are intertwined. So listen to me very carefully. What is the contest we are planning? It will be happening on the hacker rank platform. Just now Dhanush showed you guys hacker rank platform, right? So yeah, Dhanush, just once open it. So this is the HackerRank platform, which he said. What you guys can do, you can get comfortable with this platform by now. So whatever you are learning, you can go and try out one problem, or as Dhanush said, there are many small courses like this. See, okay, you in LinkedIn you will see that there are many people who post that I have completed this course in C++. I know this. I'm 5-star C++ coder. How do they get those things? They get those things from here. So if you're trying, if you're thinking that, yeah, let's show off to some people and let's make people jealous, just go to this platform, pick out anyone you feel like. If you feel like going for C++, pick that up. Java, pick that up, and complete the course. And this way, two things you will get. You will get to learn new questions, new topics, and you will be comfortable with HackerRank. So try to do experimentation and exploration with this particular platform. And the contest will be happening on 27th of March. Repeating the date, 27th of March. And on that day, it will be a contest of very easy problems. The problems won't be difficult. And what topics will be more important for you? The ones which are covered in the Coding Fiesta. So if you have attended seriously this entire session, then obviously there won't be any doubt. You know all the topics. All you need to do is brush them up, keep solving problems on them, and you are good to go, ready to go. In case you haven't been regular in this Coding Fiesta, there are already recorded sessions available. Go there, check up the sessions, see the entire playlist. Start from the beginning, give 1 hour, like every session was 1 hour, right? So every day give 1 hour and complete the entire Coding Fiesta curriculum. So automatically, see, if you will do that, what will happen, that the students who have attended this Coding Fiesta, they know these things, they're already at some level. If you're not doing it now, you will be left behind. That is what I'm trying to make you people understand. You have to make yourself reach to that same level. So how can you do that? Just complete the entire course as fast as you can, and all sessions are available, so you can just go there and check them out and then participate in the contest. And for the contest, just keep solving problems. Don't be whenever you are giving the contest, try to be honest with yourself that, yeah, this is my preparation level and this is how much I need to do. And once you are comfortable with your journey of coding, you will do amazing in your contest. After that, obviously, the internship opportunity. Now what's that? Okay, what is an internship is, if you guys don't know, internship is basically when you guys get the opportunity to go to to work with some real life corporate world or real life institution or organization. So what do you gain in there? Normally when you're writing a code, you are saying that something is running, some numbers are popping up. But when you are doing an internship, you get to know that how these things are actually working out in the software world. At the end of the day, if you're targeting to become an SDE, you will love to see some things that are actually happening, actually working out in front of you, the results. So you will get to know all those tips and tricks in the internship. Now how will you get the chance to gain the internship? For that you have to do amazing in the hacker rank contest. The two toppers, the two people who will top this contest, the hacker rank contest, they will get the opportunity to do internship in the company of precious softwares. And for that, what will happen, you guys will be given a training period in which you will get to learn new technologies, new algorithms and everything. And after that, if you're doing really good in the training period and showing your dedicated performance, you will again get a chance to do a stipend, like paid internship. Okay, so just imagine that you will be able to do internship in the first year. Like, dude, you are lucky. So just don't let this opportunity go, and just grab it all. Again, just summarizing everything, first one is 30 days coding challenge, which will be happening throughout the month of March, from 1st March to the last of March. Every day there will be one coding question given to you. You have to solve that question, and obviously we are happy to help and we are ready to help. Now the next one is hacker rank contest, which will be happening on 27th of March. The two guys who will top that contest will get the chance to do internship in precious softwares, and that internship can also turn out into a paid internship, like with stipend internship, if you're doing really well in that company. So I think you guys are getting everything. Like, you can do coding, you are learning to give contests, and you are able to do an internship all within your first year. What I think that's the best thing that you can get as a surprise. Like, if I would have gotten that chance, I would have grabbed it immediately. So don't let this go, and be as much dedicated as you can. So Dhanush. Yeah, like these are the soft social media handles. Like I think many of you guys are not there in some group or something, and you guys may miss out some information. Like, as I said, the month of March is going to be really eventful. So to keep updated at whatever is happening and you guys don't miss them out, just follow the links. Like we guys will be sharing the links in the chat box. You can go there, join the group if you're not there, and just keep, whenever any message comes in the group, just pin that group so that you don't miss out any opportunity. Like, if you miss out the opportunity, you are losing it on the first level itself. So just don't let that happen to you. Keep working on it yourself, and I think you will do amazing. Dhanush, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, Srijani and Dhanush, very well done.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
to the audience as well, I want to say that very patient audience, and like, we are very glad to have this type of audience in our college and to attend the session of whole 1 month of Coding Fiesta. Like, we really appreciate you guys of learnings. Now, just I wanted to show, like, for motivation purpose, I wanted to show something really small, but it means very much to us, our leads, and also it will motivate you to solve more and more problems, and it will help you. Like, I just want to show you something. So, okay, is my screen visible? Have you all in the 1 month long journey of Coding Fiesta. We rocked, you guys rocked it, and I must means I think that you guys must have learned lots of things in this 1 month past journey about DSA and yeah, eligibility.